Do you label yourself sometimes? Perhaps you tell yourself that you're terrible at public speaking. Or maybe you call yourself a procrastinator. Have you ever caught yourself saying something like, "I suck at time management"? Well, these are all classic examples of what are called limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs are unconscious thoughts which appear as defense mechanisms to avoid possible frustrations, failure, and disappointment. These beliefs establish themselves in your subconscious due to an experience you had at some point, and now your subconscious finds a way to try to block it. They can have several origins. Often, it could be a personal belief from a childhood experience, like being made fun of, getting hurt, or being embarrassed. They could be experiences and beliefs that are related to the way you were brought up, the ideas and behaviors we observed and were reinforced during our lives. Social circles and the people around us may also influence us and cause limiting beliefs. Society can impose standards that generate limiting beliefs. When you have limiting beliefs, they sometimes generate fear, which cause you to come up with excuses to stop taking a certain action for fear of failing. The issue is that a limiting belief is a state of mind that restricts you. It inhibits your growth and it limits your ability to succeed. Instead of seeing a fork in the road, a limiting belief may force us down only one path, which may or may not be the right one. We don't realize that we're giving up on certain things before even starting them, literally sabotaging ourselves because of a belief that lives in our subconscious. In order to expand our paths and broaden our opportunities for growth and change, we need to recognize our limiting beliefs and work to shift our mindset. The good news is you can act on these limiting beliefs. By doing so, it can have a huge impact on the results you produce and can also influence a significant improvement in your overall life and quality of work. You can learn how to uncover and identify those subconscious beliefs that are holding you back. I'll show you a strategy that can be used to overcome them and flip them into what I call empowering beliefs and move towards reprogramming your mind, freeing you from the limitations you're currently facing, and creating a path to reaching peak performance in your life and business. The first thing you need to do is identify what subconscious beliefs might be holding you back. To do this, you need to take the time to think and document them. To discover your limiting beliefs, think about the things you would like to achieve but aren't currently working towards. You then need to look for the justification you find for not doing them. This justification is usually in the why. Why are you not doing it? A great exercise is to take the time to associate words and write down what instantly comes to mind when you try to complete the sentences. Include all thoughts, feelings, and associations. And when you do this, don't filter or overthink things. Write the first things that come to mind. For example, write down time management is and complete the sentence. Another example could be procrastination is or public speaking is and complete the sentence. If you've always had a dream of starting your own business or getting fit and losing weight but never do it, writing down and completing the sentences to owning a business is and losing weight is will shed some light on the subconscious thoughts and feelings that are disrupting your ability to reach those goals. And once you've completed these sentences, take a moment, sit quietly, focus on your breathing, and reflect on the limiting beliefs you might have about yourself. Think of these in terms of I am statements. Have you labeled yourself as shy, quiet, lazy, unfocused, bad with names, or anything else that might hold you back? Write these down. Take your time. Self-reflection is key here. If you're ready to change your mindset, you need to dig deep because it all starts with you. At this point, you should have a good idea of the subconscious beliefs that are holding you back. So the next step is to rewrite them and flip them so they start serving you. List the limiting beliefs that you need to change that you came up with in the previous exercise and write out their opposing empowering belief. Here's an example. If you completed a sentence as follows: focus is something I always struggle with. It's hard to maintain. Take the time and write out the opposite. Something like this: I attain sustained focus through practice and discipline. Here's another example. Maybe you wrote, owning a business is challenging and doesn't offer the same level of security as working for a big corporation. Well, maybe you can write an opposing, empowering belief like this: owning a business is exciting, it's rewarding, and it provides financial freedom. Once you've written empowering statements for each one, the final step is to create a routine to shift your mindset and make lasting change. If you want to make lasting change, you need to act. Remember, these beliefs are deeply rooted in you and quietly dictating the actions you take and the crucial actions you avoid. They're silently responsible for your current outcomes. If you want different outcomes, you need to reprogram these beliefs in you. And the best way to reprogram these internal beliefs is by hearing the new empowering versions every day. The most practical way to do that is to create a custom meditation for yourself. All you need is your phone. It's as easy as making a voice note of you reading these new empowering beliefs in a slow and intentional manner. The key here is to repeat them 3 times in a row. Why 3 times? Well, because repetition is key in uprooting and reprogramming those deeply held beliefs. Now you're armed with the tools to turbocharge the change needed in your life to improve your mental health and self-esteem, positively impact your quality of work, reach your goals, and produce great results. The secret sauce is to listen and practice your meditation every day, either during your morning routine or when you're falling asleep at night. These are the best times because this is when your conscious mind, the gatekeeper, is not fully present, and it will allow your new empowering messages to create a belief deep inside you that these statements are true. Suspend any doubt and entertain the idea that what you're hearing is real. This will help shift your mindset to let go of the past and look ahead down the road of possibilities. When these beliefs get a hold of you, you'll be drawn to act in ways that are aligned with the person you know you're meant to be. Just wait until the outcomes you're after begin to show up.